There are moves now to actually reconcile the matter in Kano out of court or something. We have become so careless about defamation of character of people. Sometimes we need to have some clear views on what is actually happening.
Thank you for joining us on Noble TV Live. My name is Gray Amona, and today we're looking at a similar situation in a very pivotal part of northwestern political society, Kano State to be precise, where the APC, the All Progressives Party, is locked in something like a tussle with the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Kano State, over issues relating to the Kano State gubernatorial election. And to help us look at issues forthcoming with regard to this matter is Comrade Augustine Milo. You're welcome to Noble TV Live.
Thank you very much.
The dust over the last election in February is here to settle, and Kano State is not least, in this respect. So the present situation now is that the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, in Kano State is locked in something like a near legal tussle, with the APC represented by the chairman, Haji Ganduje, with regard to the just concluded gubernatorial election. How do you think this kind of situation can impact on democracy generally, and then a peaceful resolution of issues, in a very important part of Nigeria? Kano was one of the legendary Hausa states, where you had Kano, Zazau, Zegizegi, and the rest of them. So what's the situation?
Yes, let me start by saying that the threat from the chairman of APC to the Attorney General of Zamfara State,
yes,
is a welcome development.
Okay.
Why I'm saying
welcome?
Yes, it's a welcome development. Why I'm saying so is because in disseminating information in this country, we have become so careless about defamation of character of people.
Right.
And if we take away the issue of court cases in Nigeria, without coming to terms with what actions that actually lead to them, we may not be going anywhere. Now, the Attorney General of Kano State have come up to say that the APC have actually induced judges, and that is why they have come to that conclusion that the winner of the election of Kano State on the 18th of March was actually APC and not NNPP. And that word inducement means so much. Yes. That means that APC actually bribed the judges. And APC now is coming up to say, if you don't come up in the next 48 hours to give proofs or resign that your decision, yes, we are going to take you to court. I think it's a welcome development, because if truly APC did not give a bribe to the judges, and this man just came up to say it, let him face the music. And if APC gave bribes to judges, really, as the man claimed,
because that's another factor.
Yes, if APC gave bribes to judges, like the man actually claimed, let the reasons, let the method for giving this bribe come to the fore, because we cannot be, oftentimes we hear people saying judiciary on trial, all eyes on judiciary, and all that. So sometimes we need to have some clear views on what is actually happening. So let the case of Kano be a litmus test for proving the judges now being corrupt or otherwise, for Nigerians to actually know where we stand as far as cases in courts in Nigeria.
You term the whole thing a welcome development.
Yes.
If actually, let's say we're expecting a judicial resolution of the problem through the criterion of proof.
Yeah.
If proof, eventually prevails, if there's proof of verification that actually there was a bribe, there's a bribe scandal, what do you think, how do you think it will impact on generally the credibility of the judiciary and the credibility of governmental,
personalities.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not now. We are at a point now where we don't even know who is credible again. INEC, judiciary, politicians,
INEC's another party,
politicians, and political parties. We don't know again now who is actually credible.
Yes.
So if there are moves now to actually reconcile the matter in Kano out of court or something, it does not remove the fact that there are some legitimate actions that has to be subjected to test, and if they are right, you know, they will form part of the way forward in Nigeria. Now, if it is established that actually the judges in Kano, or in the case of Kano, were actually compromised, were actually induced by APC, now it will be established that yes, just like Nigerians have been crying, this is what the court judges have been doing. And if it is not proved, it also leads to the fact that, well, Nigerians may even be crying wolves where there is none. So let something be established so that going forward, you cannot be, for example, now, if you come on stage like this now, I'm interviewing you or you're interviewing me, we're either defending the judges or defending politicians or politicians, and yet we have not been able to establish one concrete fact. So let this one be established. For Nigerians to actually know the way forward.
Okay, so on this edition of Noble TV Live, Comrade Augustine Milo, appears to actually toe the line, of a Professor Billy Dudley, who wrote, in 1975 that one of the tests, of a successful polity model is when the level playing ground criterion is not tampered with. And to have a level playing ground, let there be unfettered proof that something adduced is actually true. Otherwise, it will make a mincemeat of our practice of democracy. Thank you very much for making it to TV Live.
Thank you.
Well, you like, share, subscribe, and of course, drop the comments and ensure that when the update is actually available, it will be in line with your expectations about what Noble TV Live has got to offer. My name is Gray Amon, and we appreciate your interest in our programs and always stick to this medium.